Hey you guys, what's going on? It's TeenagedKnight and TheWeav, and we are here to pick NFL Week 14, I believe. Yes, I had to double check that, make sure it was actually Week 14. Last week we did not do a video because I was in Tulsa for my big brother's birthday, and I did tweet out the picks. So, no one cheated, but the picks were tweeted out before any of the games kicked off. So if you're not following me on Twitter, you should probably do that. And if you want to go see who we picked, go look at that tweet. But anyway, we had a few differences last week, and the Weave ended up going 8-7, and I went 11-4, and that made our records. I am now 108-70. The Weave is now 98-80. We're getting into like baseball records. I think we're actually past baseball records. How many
Or way
games did they
past
play?
baseball. 162.
And we have done like over 100. We've done 178 because we don't do like this. They're gonna start doing the Saturday night games next week, but we don't do like the Thursday night games. So we missed a few of them this season. We also didn't pick the Thanksgiving games, so anyway, all of those are counted against us. But let's go ahead and get into the picks this week. And I will still be doing the thing where I say my pick first, so that can influence Weave on if he wants to go for the upset or, just go with me. But the first game of the week is the Falcons at the undefeated Panthers. I am going Panthers.
Panthers.
I still don't know how they're winning. Like, it's just Cam and the defense. That's it. Because Cam is making Ted Ginn Jr. look like an elite receiver. Even whenever he drops like 5 passes a game. The next game is, okay, I guess we're staying in the NFC South. Saints at Buccaneers. I'm going Tampa Bay.
Ew.
Yeah, I told you before the video started.
Holy shit! The Bucks are 6-6.
Yeah,
Give me the Bucks.
Jameis.
Where did this come from? Weren't they like
Jameis.
2-6 like a couple weeks ago?
I think they've been like close. They've been like hovering around 500 all season. I think they might have been 500 whenever they blew out the Eagles. So yeah, the Bucks can make the playoffs. I actually did the playoff machine, and the Bucks made it. So the next game is the 49ers at the Browns. I'm going Browns.
This has to be like. This will probably be the least people you ever see at an NFL game. This will probably get blacked out.
And also, I would just like to point out that it is Blaine Gabbert against Johnny Manziel.
Ew.
I'm taking the Browns.
Give me Blaine Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert's been playing pretty well.
He has, but it's just like, had you told some, holy crap, okay, my fan's now clicking, so I have to turn that off, so it's going to get hot in my room. But even though, it's the freaking middle of December, like, had I told you at the beginning of the season that, like, in week 14, Gabbert would be starting against Manziel, you wouldn't have been excited for that game. You're not excited for that game now. But anyway, moving on. Next game, Seahawks at the Ravens. I'm taking Seattle.
Yeah, give me
Yeah,
Seattle.
against the Ravens practice
The
squad. You're not
Ravens
going to
have
take them.
improved.
Do what?
They're 4-8 now. They've improved.
Yeah, but they also
Last time I saw them, they were like 1-6.
just lost their quarterback and running back.
But they've won more games without him.
I think he's only been out for one.
Flacco, he's been out for like 3 weeks now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Anyway, we'll move on to the next game. Lions at the Rams. I'm taking Detroit.
The freaking surging Lions for some reason.
Yeah, they're doing that Detroit thing where they look like they're going to get a top 10 pick and then they're going to do good at the end of the season and end up like 15th or 14th overall pick.
Yeah, give me Detroit.
You're not going to take the Case Keenum led Rams? Yeah, that Bradford for Foles trade really, it's going to be irrelevant by the end of the year. Next game, I'm just going to go ahead and put your pick in now for this. Redskins at the Bears. I'm assuming you're keeping your streak alive. I'm going Chicago.
God, the Bears fucking blow, but they'll beat the Redskins.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with them beating the Redskins because the Redskins are currently tied for first place in the NFC East. But the next game, Chargers at the Chiefs. I'm taking Kansas City.
Give me the Chiefs. What is going on in Kansas City? They're winning. That's not
Didn't they
stop.
start like 1-5 or something? Then they've won like every game. I saw they've won like their past few games, and I was watching NFL Network, and they were doing that thing where they like go through the rest of the schedule and pick if they're going to win or lose, and say if they make the playoffs. And they had the Chiefs winning like I think it was the last 10 games of the season. I think they started like 1-6 and have since like won 4 or 5 in a row.
Did they remove a loss because they're only 7-5?
Oh, never mind. I don't know.
Yeah, this loss doesn't count.
Well, I don't really remember the record. I just
Go
know they started.
Chiefs.
I just remember Shut up. I remember they started out really bad and have since improved. But the next game, Bills at the Eagles. Shady's return to Philly. I'm taking Eagles.
Bills.
Okay, so I think I told you a couple weeks ago that I'm going to go back to last week's peak or last week's picks if I can talk. Um, I think I told you a couple weeks ago that I was going to pick the Patriots over the Eagles. I was sitting there making my picks, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger. I have a gut feeling. And we freaking beat the Patriots. And this week I don't have that same gut feeling, so I'm kind of scared. But I think we beat Shady McCoy and the Bills. Anyway, the next game is the Steelers at the Bengals. I'm going to take Cincinnati.
Yeah, give me the Bengals.
Okay. And
Jesus
then,
Christ, Andy. Andy's thrown 25 touchdowns this year.
yeah, he's doing pretty good. And this next game, you're probably not going to like my pick, but Titans at the Jets. I'm going with Mariota and the Titans.
Revis is going to be back. Are you sure you don't want to change that?
I'm confident in my pick.
Revis is going to be back.
I'm confident in my pick.
Fitzpatrick is on fire.
I'm confident in my pick. I think the Titans will win.
Give me the Jets.
Kind of figured that.
Fitzpatrick has 22 touchdowns on the year. Where is this coming from?
I think Bradford's got 14. No, I think he's got 12. Crap.
Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Okay.
Man, Geno Smith needs to get punched in the jaw more often.
Next game, Colts at the Jags. I'm taking the Colts.
God, that's actually kind of hard.
Yeah, and Luck still isn't back, so have fun
Give
with
me
that.
the Jaguars. Blake Bortles has 27 touchdowns on the year.
Yeah, he's quietly having an amazing
Can
year.
you not?
Hey, can you look up real quick who's leading the league in touchdown passes? I'm just curious.
I'm just going to look through all these quarterbacks I'm looking at on the stat sheet right now. It's looking like Bortles.
Okay,
No, okay, wait, hold on. How many did I say Bortles had? 27?
27.
I was about to say Derek Carr has 26.
Ooh,
Oh, Brady has 31
Jesus. He's
and
terrifying.
3,900 yards.
Yeah, Brady's probably going to go over 5,000 again. The next game, what was the last game I picked? Titans, Jags? Okay, the next game, or Colts, Jags, that was the game. Okay, can't read my own chart. The next game, Raiders at the Broncos. I'm taking Broncos as much as I like Derek Carr. That defense is still absolutely freaking terrifying.
Yeah, give me the Broncos.
Okay, and then the next game, Cowboys at the Packers. That is the Sunday. No, that's not the Sunday night game. That is the game of the week. The Matt Castle-led Cowboys against the almost kind of sort of healthy Packers. I'm taking Green Bay.
Fuck. Packers. Green Bay's
Yeah.
a 6.5 point favorite. In the NFL, that's a huge line.
Speaking of favorites, did you know right now they have Oklahoma as the favorite over Clemson?
Well, yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're the number one team in the FPI. So.
Okay, the Sunday night game. Okay, so before I say this, I don't before we pick this game,
That's
I just want
almost
to
as
say
bad as the Monday night game.
before we pick this game, I just want to know who was making the schedules and thought, you know what's going to be a good game late in the season? Patriots at Texans. I'm taking
Why
New
is it
England.
they need to flex Steelers Bengals to Sunday night or something?
Either Steelers, Bengals, Bills, Eagles would have been interesting because of Shady's return.
Cowboys Packers would have been a better game than this.
Falcons,
And
Panthers,
yeah, this is
uh,
stupid.
Raiders, Broncos, maybe. I'm just looking through the schedule and I'm just looking at some of these teams that would be a better
The
Sunday
Monday
night
night game,
game.
the Monday night game isn't any better though.
Yeah, but anyway, who are you taking? Patriots or Texans?
Uh, can they both lose?
Hoyer.
The Patriots.
Yeah, I'm taking Patriots as well. Okay, and then the Monday night game. Okay, so I can kind of see where they're coming from on this one.
This
Now
is
at this
bad.
point in the season, it looks bad, but at the beginning of the season, there was a little bit of hype
It still would have
surrounding
been
the
bad.
Dolphins. No, at the beginning of the season, oh crap. At the beginning of the season, there was some hype surrounding the Dolphins, so I can kind of see where they went with this. And as much as I would really love for everyone in the NFC East, except the Eagles, to lose this week, I'm still going to take the Giants.
I still think the Giants are going to win the division. So
This division is such trash right now.
the Giants are going to go 9-7 again, and they're going to win the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're going to stumble into the playoffs and end up just.
Can you not?
See, here's the deal. Whoever wins the NFC East is my pick to go to the Super Bowl for the NFC because they're going to stumble their way into the playoffs and then they're going to click.
Well, no, they're going to be guaranteed to win at least one playoff game because the shittiest playoff team always wins. Always wins the wild card. Always wins in the wild card.
Okay, last season the Panthers got in at 7-9, but I think everyone knew they were going to beat like the fourth string quarterback of the Cardinals.
But then the Seahawks got in like 5 years ago.
Yeah, 7-9. Bradford's rookie season.
And beat the Saints.
Yep. But anyway, those are the picks for this week. Next week we should have. Wait, what is next week? Okay, yeah, it's just the 19th. We should have a video. I guess it'll be the 20th next Sunday. But anyway, we should still have a video. Cole will actually be back in town on the 20th. Maybe we could throw Cole in for a week just to see what he says. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not, because he is going to be hanging out with family. Because he's only in for like 3 days, and then he gets shipped, out of the country. But anyway, talk to you guys next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.